I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Welcome back everyone to a brand new day of the VMAX challenge. We're moving on finally to Battle Strike, right? Yeah, we're on to Battle Strike, and FLAPPLE VMAX is the first VMAX to be featured. With the attack G-Max rolling, we're going to do 250 damage, and this attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So FLAPPLE VMAX gets progressively worse the more we attack with it, or the more that it gets damaged, but 250 is a pretty powerful attack. And then we do have the option to maybe use the memory charm, or whatever the name is. Eliminate and indeed, thanks so much for being here. Starting off with a banger, and we can use Sour Spit, which is a pretty interesting attack, doing 20 during your opponent's next turn. That if any Pokemon attacks cost 2 colorless more. Obviously nullified by switch, but you never know, like maybe there's some combo with Galarmine somewhere. We're obviously gonna use Leafeon B right here to get the extra power up, and we're gonna use Intelligence. I feel like we could do that, but going their normal route and maybe playing like 1 or 2 healing cards might be enough, like a few Yell Towels, just to ensure that we're always doing good damage with the FLAPPLE, right? With G-Max rolling. Definitely want captures and grass. The attack is even less energy intensive, as it does only take 1 color less. So we do want an energy search. Boop, boop, boop. We want a Raihan. We want Herbaloons, Quick Balls and Level-Balls, and Incense. Bum, bum, bum. What else do we want? We want nothing special in the supporters. Okay, so we're gonna go Tool Scrapper. I guess Tool Jammer could be good, or bad. No, I have Herbaloon, so just Tool Scrapper. 1 Tool Scrapper, which we're always missing. And then Boss, we want 3 of you, friend. And then we want Marnie. And we want Research. And then we do have a couple spots left, which could be Scoop Up Nets, could be a Stadium. But I think just straightforward, going for the damage and the attacks is the way to go right here. Right, nothing else I can think of. So all these traits that end up getting completed, as you can see, I'm getting the next VMAX pieces ready, so I don't end up like with nothing ready. I do have everything for Battle Strike, I do have everything for Chilling Rain, but I'm getting everything ready for Evolving Skies, which is so many VMAXs for then. Okay, so this looks very solid. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing really, other than healing, of course, but we'll see if like we're actually hindered by that. This would be deck number 36 and FLAPPLE. So I was thinking like this isn't the most like original idea. A lot of the VMAX decks are looking very similar in general. Try a Cheryl Rillaboom build. Yeah, that's true. I could see that working, but the thing is like setting up the Rillaboom and then having the Cheryl in hand, that's really difficult, right? Really difficult. So I feel like just item-based healing, because you don't need to hit for the full 250 twice, right? Like if you hit for 250, you probably only need to hit for 70 more afterwards in order to cap the damage for or against a VMAX. So that seems a little too intense overall. No Flapple and no Leafeon and no energy, so not the best start despite going first. We are up against an Articuno, so I don't know what to expect here, but I think the Marnie is the card to get rid of here, and then we could grab Crobat. It would give me a few cards. Thing is, what are the chances? Like, I would then level ball for Sobble, bench the Sobble, burn the Scoopok net. Nah, that doesn't seem worth it. I'll just grab this. So we're gonna be just patient and wait a turn, right? Gonna be patient and wait a turn. So we see an Articuno with the fire sleeves. I'm not sure if we should expect a fire deck. If we do go up against a fire deck, then we're obviously gonna be in a lot of trouble. But we just see a Fog Crystal. And it's Shadow Rider, okay. So wish I could get the turn 2 attack going. Not gonna happen, but maybe turn 3. And we see Adventurous Discovery, okay. So now sort of wishing I had kept the Marnie to take away their probable double Shadow Rider VMAX. But it's okay, seeing this and seeing the last win that we got with EV VMAX featured a weird Psychic box, so we might be in... My elo might have finally dropped significantly to where we're going to be facing easier-ish matchups. And we do owe a win on Flapple, so we transferred one win from EV to Flapple, so we are going to be aiming towards a double right here. So I'm gonna grab the Drizzle. Nope. And then I think I'm just gonna go for the Energy Search. Yeah, that seems alright. And then I'm not super happy promoting that guy because it could just get damaged, right? So I think I'm just gonna promote the other Sobble. And I'll bench you, and then I'll do this, and then I'll grab a Quick Ball to guarantee the Leafeon, as we did prize 1, I noticed when I did the deck search in the previous turn. So we'll grab the Leafeon, that way we're guaranteed 2 attachments this turn, and we're almost ready to attack. And then we go ahead and research and find a pretty decent follow-up, I would say. We're gonna go ahead and Greening Cells onto here. And then we're ready to attack. We even have Boss to potentially get the first attack onto the Shadow Rider VMAX. And we'll see what happens. Very thankful that I added the Crobat, as otherwise my hand would be dead in this situation. Alright. There's a double Shadow Rider. Ooh, they use the boss in order to take the initiative, potentially. So that could be problematic, that's for sure. Very problematic, actually. Because now I'm only gonna do 140, assuming, or maybe even less. And I won't be able to power up the Flapple afterwards, yikes. So this is really bad. Yeah, that boss might have killed me right there. And all because I didn't keep the Marnie, I ended up going for the research. Had Marnie, I would have taken away the boss, the Crobat, and the the Shadow Riders. I think I've been calling it Ice Rider. Hello Mark, thanks so much for being here. Yeah, we're in trouble right here. We are absolutely in trouble. No healing is definitely gonna be costly here. No healing and my awful turn 1. That's also a big issue. Okay, so I think new strategy time. I'm gonna have to stall at least for a turn using this. I don't know how many switching cards my opponent plays, but I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, alright, so for now we'll just do Sour Spit. Pretty sure you've never heard of this Pokemon before. It is a brand new Dragon Grass Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Yeah. Hola Trey, hello versus King. So can my opponent find a switching card? Hopefully not, and at least they have to manually retreat. That would be ideal. It's not looking great for us here though. Not looking great at all. Ooh, attaches the 4th energy right there. So getting ready to overcome the next turn Sour Spit. Yes, I did get the win with Cramorant. That is why it's not on the screen right now. Yeah, Flapple's gonna be pretty difficult. Okay, that switch, I'm out of this one. No chance, especially not after the start that I had. So definitely, obviously Rillaboom plus Cheryl would have been really good there, but realistically setting that up seems very difficult. So some healing there would have been good. Yeah, Flapple is definitely a candidate for worst VMAX, I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Okay, now we have a much better hand. Unfortunately we're going second, but now we have a very, very, very good chance at getting the turn 2 Flapple VMAX attacking, right? And that's fantastic. My opponent's also not doing a lot of damage, which is great, and they did triple mulligan too. However, their Cheryls are gonna be pretty annoying. So we're not giving out any more information than we need to. Okay, maybe they're... Oh, it's the regular... Oh, maybe it's both Intillions? I don't know. Okay, well, either way, we're gonna do this. We're gonna search for this, and then we have Quick Ball for the Leafeon. So let's do that. You're not Leafeon, you are Leafeon. And so with this hand, Eevee was definitely a candidate as well. I feel like with this hand, I'm just gonna conserve it. I might even want to go boss. The first attack is gonna be super annoying though against us. I mean, I'm gonna lose the boss anyways next turn, right? So might as well. No, I don't think so. There's a chance this is the guy that I want to damage. Ooh, I priced 3 grass energies. That's really bad. That is actually really bad. Alfontaine, the match with Cramorant VMAX was pretty intense for sure. I think that's coming out, I think tomorrow, either in the morning or in the afternoon, not sure. Okay, they attached to the active, which I'm happy about. Even if they snipe me for 40, I can still KO the Inteleon. Yeah, I think Cramorant and Ditto were really good. Ditto especially was... I think Ditto is the best one so far. Like, in the best video so far in terms of complexity, entertainment, intense game, all of it. Yeah. Wait. You don't need... What? Oh, right. Yeah. You don't need to evolve into Inteleon VMAX, right? I mean, from the Rapid Strike Inteleon. Wow, I think I just realized that. Okay, so I'm gonna use Drizzle to search for the Herballoon for my Leafeon. I'm really grateful that I don't have to find a grass specifically to attack with Flapple VMAX. I only need either capture or grass, especially because I priced 3 grass energies. So this is really, really, really good. And then definitely don't want to marry my opponent, so we'll just go ahead and research. And we do hit the energy, thankfully. So we'll go ahead and attach that. And then have the possibility for double quick shooting next turn, which I think seems alright, especially given this hand. And we'll just go ahead and grab research, I reckon, right, to continue onwards, to continue pushing onwards, and then nothing else left to do. G-Max rolling, barely enough to take a knockout on that Intellion. We do get a grass of the prize cards, which is great, double grass actually, so very useful. Very, very useful. And then my opponent promotes the Sobble. I could scoop up net and use boss. That might be worth it. Flapple control is so funny. Yeah, I mean, Flapple control could be interesting as well. With the first attack, right? And like alarm mine and things like that. Making it really hard for your opponent to be able to attack you. There's a way to get rid of their switching cards, and that would be fantastic. Okay, so they use their ability. I think we might win this one just based off of my opponent's dead draw, but I do have to win 2 games with FLAPPLE VMAX, so winning this one is not good enough to complete it. Okay, they start stacking up damage on the Flapple, which makes sense, and they do have the research, alright. They do have the research right here. Alright. Path to a peak doesn't really matter. You find Drizzle, which could lead them to attacking, right? So they're playing Waters, but they're also playing Path to a Peak, so very strange decisions. Questionable decisions right here. Sonia, okay, for next turn. Really wants to continue to use energy, even though they have their own stadium stopping their abilities. Or they just want more basic Pokemon out, that's fair too. But I mean, seeing so many Waters, I wonder if they're even playing Cheryl and also Rapid Strike Energies even. Alright, so I'm gonna go quick shooting. And quick shooting again. I don't really need to research this turn, so I think I'm happy doing this. And then benching the Sobble, evolving right here, and just grabbing Incense to grab the VMAX. I think you would be very correct with that assessment, Real Games. Flapple is definitely not the best VMAX out there, that's for sure. Right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and thin as much as I can. Don't need the other Leafeon. Probably won't need all 4 Flapples, maybe another one, though very unlikely. And we go ahead and G-Max rolling for 210. So yeah, we're hoping to score some quick dead draw wins, as we seem to be about to do against this Intellion player. And then hopefully the game just comes down to hitting into the Intellion and finding boss to finish off the Intellion. That's the dream, to checkmark the first win for this guy. Sonia. First double and Intellion. Double boss could have also technically won the game, but that's okay. Single boss seems okay too, as long as this guy stays in the active. With Choice Belt, Sour Spit into max rolling will be 330. I mean, the thing is, you have to Sour Spit onto a VMAX, right? And then if they have boss, then it's just like, it's weird, you know? Okay, all the Waters, so definitely not Cheryl, definitely not the regular more standard build of Until and VMAX, which I'm glad, because that one would be way harder to take down than what my opponent is currently playing. So I am happy, and there we go, yay, there we go. Perfect. Win number 1 for FLAPPLE VMAX. Let's get that second one. And I don't know, like, I feel in general, as long as you have the Leafian, you're bound to eventually just strike a win based off of you setting up better than your opponent, right? Alright. We win the gun flip, we want Flapple plus Leafian plus energy. We were missing either we were missing a Flapple or any basic plus a quick ball. Once again, fire. So hopefully it's not a fire tag and they're just like trying to be sneaky. We shall see. I hate how you have to like click done for the mulligan and then for the cards of the mulligan. It's just, it's so much done. Okay, perfect start. Almost perfect start, I would say. And we're going first. But that right off the bat immediately tells us that we're not up against a normal looking deck, right? We shall see, but I mean, everything's looking good for my turn to FLAPPLE VMAX, which is what I really want to get going. Leon, okay, so we're up against Charizard. That could be bad, yep. Leonsard indeed. That's gonna be pretty scary. There's a Charmander. Yikes. Well, never mind. This is probably, even though we got the ideal start, this is probably not going to be the best thing. Okay. With this, I have a very good chance at getting a KO on that Charmander. So I grab this, and then I grab Drizzle, and then I grab Boss, and I need energy off of Crobat. Right? That's what I want. And I do think that's absolutely worth playing towards, because then I eliminate the one Charmander that my opponent has, and I might overwhelm them enough to the point where it's either that or go Marnie. Ooh, I think the Boss is better. If I whiff, I'm gonna be sad, but I think the Boss right now is the better play right here. So we'll grab the Crobat. Come on, energy, pretty please. Any energy works. Let's go. Alright, perfect. So we get to establish another Flapple. We get to... I think I'm just gonna level ball. Well, I could... Okay, I'm gonna quick ball away the level ball for the Sobble, and then I'm gonna scoop up net. That potentially gives me another boss next turn, or I just have the Marnie and I have access to more bosses afterwards, right? So we're gonna try. It's gonna take a lot. It's really sad that we have a Fire Week VMAX against Leonsard, but we're gonna try. We are going to try. And if for some reason my opponent concedes quickly, the win absolutely counts now, because we got the knockout with the VMAX already. Alright. So yeah, now what my opponent needs to do is basically bench double Charmander. They know I have Drizzle. Access for boss, right? So we'll see. And there it is. Oh no, okay. That seems like a poor decision on my opponent's part. Well, unless they can't just draw the Charmander off of the 2-card Cinccino. Well, that's scary now. Okay. We're gonna evolve. We're gonna attach. So now I have two choices. I either go Marnie, or I go Boss and eliminate the Charmander. And by eliminating the Charmander, it means they only have the right hand play, right? That is their only play available. I will be running out of Boss's orders eventually though, and I need to be down to 1 price card before they attack me, or like they need back to back. We'll see. Targeting down the energy. It's gonna be rough. It's going to be rough. There's a rare candy, there's a Charizard, so a Raihan could do the trick. However, there's only 1 Leon so far in the discard pile, so that's good. Because then we're still safe. And that was a Charmeleon plus an Incense. We see the Ordinary Rod putting back all the good stuffs. Charmanders. And the Fires. No Raihan in sight yet. And this Snorlax promotion also indicates perhaps no Raihan, which is great. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe this turn. And if my opponent once again doesn't bench another Charmander, then we're in a really good spot. Because then that means another free turn, right? Like we take a knockout next turn on the Charizard with my last boss, then I get another free turn. However, that's not quite the case. Haven't seen a Raihan though. Okay, chooses not to put back the Leon, which makes sense, obviously. And then we just see the Snorlax for 2. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure my last boss is not priced. Yep, there it is. Here's where I wish I was playing for, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and boss. Once again, only allowing for a potential Raihan play. Alright. So we're out of boss's orders. We have no more control over who we attack anymore. And also, if my opponent manages to attack me, even if they don't knock me out, VMAX rolling does 0 damage afterwards. So, a little scary. And that promotion is also very scary. That probably means a dead Flapple, right? Yeah, Leonsard should play. Oh yeah, I can attack with Inteleon. That's true, Trey. I hadn't thought of that. Leonsard absolutely plays Raihan. They should be. They really. If they're not, then it's a bad list. Okay, there's a second Leon. There's the third Leon, so that Flapple is definitely dead. And there's the Raihan indeed. And that other card has to be Charmander, yeah. Okay. Oof, yeah, not having Raihan this turn actually really sucks. So you get a KO plus the Marnie, but that might not be good enough. They're down only 2 rare candies, and I have no more boss's orders. That's the big issue right here. Okay, that actually gives me Raihan, so I can dedicate an energy attachment to the Inteleon, and I absolutely need to do that. If they have the other Raihan, then it is what it is. But this is the only time I'll be able to use Raihan. Yeah, so it's gonna come down to the other Inteleon, right? To this dude. It's gonna come down to this dude and being able to retreat next turn. So quick shooting and take the KO. That's a pretty big hand though. And another Raihan probably does the trick. Well, should do the trick. Oh, immediate promotion. Hi Jess, thanks so much for being here. Okay. That immediate promotion plus attach. Yeah, plus the Raihan. It's over. It is what it is though. Like, it was really rough because of weakness. Yep, you got it, friend. Not much I could do there, right? Not much I could do there. Alright. Let's try again. Let's try yet again. Yeah, like, facing off against that when we're playing FLAPPLE VMAX, a little unlucky, I want to say. Okay, we'll lose a coin flip. In order for us to be successful with this, we basically need like very underwhelming starts for our opponents. And this is an underwhelming start for me. The Ansart is one of your favorite decks. It is pretty fun to play, I agree. Big Evo. That's nice. Trevenant VMAX? Okay. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to see it. So Trevenant VMAX is a long way to go, right? Evolving Skies. We still need to go through all of Battle Strike and all of Chilling Reign, and then Leafeon VMAX, and then it's Trevenant. So it'll be a while. Do you think Leosard will be good now that we'll get Belt Magma and the new Fire Supporter? Possibly Trendy Beast, and also we get the mana fee for bench protection, right? So all of those things could be Big Evo. That's fair. I mean, if you focus on on Trevenant VMAX, if you focus on Leafeon, like the second attack does 180, right? Like straight up 180. That's basically the same that we're trying to do here, the same that we tried to do with Scissors. So I think that's the normal approach, right? Focusing on the attack that does more damage based on your opponent's discard supporters just doesn't make sense because you have no control over that. But you can focus on the second attack with Leafeon Engine, and that should be fairly good and fairly... Like, that's definitely the best way I would imagine to play. Okay, these are the sort of decks that are pretty funny to see. We are up against basically a dark box deck of sorts. I really hope my opponent plays on that Crobat, but we've seen now Crobat VMAX, there's a Gengar, my opponent chooses to bench on a Crobat, and there's an Eternatus in the active, so pretty weird to see right here. Alright, I'm gonna go Sobble for the Flapple. And then I believe I just go keep calling for... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to definitely sacrifice a bunch of dudes here, but we'll see. Ages, I'm not applying any pressure to this Eternatus next turn, so yeah. I don't see how we can win this. Ordinary Rod, nice. They really want that Crobat VMAX. So yeah, very questionable list, but no punish from me because my start was so bad. Just pass? Just pass so that we know that benching that second Crobat, you thought you were going to draw cards. You have a 2-card hand, dude. Come on. It's really not that difficult. Even if you have Research plus Barney, like I did nothing, so... Oh wow, okay. Maybe they did have that decision to make. If you live it, you can win anything. That's true, Chrisvik. That's essentially the message for the VMAX challenge, right? That is what we have to hope for. Okay, literally every dark Pokemon. Every dark V Pokemon that exists, my opponent is playing it. How on earth am I winning this? I'm not winning this. Not when I'm this behind on energies. Unless my opponent also whiffs like a ton of times. Wow, they actually did whiff. Okay. Alright, so there's my Leafeon to get the energy attachment. And then I have double Drizzle. I know my opponent doesn't have energy, so I'm fine saying goodbye to this Inteleon. And then I'll grab Energy Search to guarantee the energy, and I'll grab just Research, right? That seems okay-ish. And then grab the energy, no energy priced, which makes my start even sadder. And then we'll grab the other Leafeon, which isn't there. I can definitely grab a Flapple, like I have 2 others. It's not gonna be it's not gonna come down to me not finding the Flapple, I would imagine. And then I'll go ahead and evolve. But I mean, the issue is still like, even if I get the first hit in of 250, they attack me back and then my attack does 0 damage. So that's gonna be a little rough. Maybe I could use the other Flapple, actually. Maybe I could use the other Flapple to delay their attacks. Adventures Discovery for Crobat. Oh wow, sorry, I didn't realize it. Thank you so much, BGMO, for the 3 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Okay, that means we get another another win for Flapple. We need to win 2 more times now. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. I was so focused on the game. Thank you so much, BGMO. I appreciate it. That is indeed savage. Yeah, you basically said Flapple VMAX is pretty tough. It would be really sad if you had to play more with it, right? Thank you so much, BigO, for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. I'm happy to play more Flapple VMAX and suffer more, essentially. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm winning this. Like, I don't see it. Right? Yeah, if Flapple is hit, it's kind of useless, absolutely. So I think my best bet then is hope that based on my opponent's deck list, they're not playing a high enough count of boss's orders, and just attack this turn with the other Intillion and Raihan, right? I think that's the plan this turn. So I'm gonna go Drizzle for Raihan. Oh, I don't have a grass energy. Oh my gosh. I don't have a grass energy. I just realized. There's no way to fix this. Alright, never mind. My Raihan plan was my plan was to hit for 70 plus the bonus damage, 90, and then plus the 250. That was perfect knockout on the Eternatus, but with no energy in the discard pile, that does not work. Yeah, so I really need to, in order to get a win, what I need is to really take advantage of my my potentially consistent deck and overwhelm a slow start from an opponent. Just like that's how we got our first win, right? That's what we need to do in order to accomplish this very difficult challenge. Okay, I mean, this is not great, but if I can get a Flapple or a Quick Ball off of the Mulligans or the Crobat, then we can potentially get the turn 2 going to get a Mulligan. We're up against Mew VMAX though. Mew VMAX in Elo Hell is definitely less scary than regular Mew VMAX. But hey, this is good enough. We top decked our Flapple and we get 2 Greening Cells, so potential turn 2 knockout on the Mew. The issue is if we get attacked, then by Mew, even just a basic attack, we're doing 40 damage afterwards. Cheryl Rillaboom, it was suggested, it seems like too much, right? Like, I'm barely having time to set up anything, basically. How on earth am I gonna set up the Flapple attack and get the Rillaboom ready and have Cheryl in hand plus an energy to just tank the hit and then redo it? No, I think it's more likely that I should just play healing cards. I think that just makes more sense in a way. I think that's just overall the better solution. Okay, chose to power up the Malouetta. Interesting. And is playing Peony as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this. Is it worth running Memory Capsule with Flapple? It could be. I did mention that when deck building, it could be worth it for sure. Okay. We could end up winning through the switch burning, right? We definitely could end up winning. I do have 3 bosses orders, so it's something to keep in mind. It is something to keep in mind. We'll see. They're burning their power tablets, that's also good news. So yeah, these Mew VMAX players just they really just want to get that first attack in, which makes sense, right? Definitely makes sense. And they have managed it. So could be worth running the Memory Capsule, yeah. Absolutely could be worth it. Might have to make some changes to this afterwards. I don't see how I would fit any sort of healing in this though. Okay. So I have the FLAPPLE VMAX. Yeah, like it wouldn't be so bad if I could like take a hit and then attack again, right? So do I go boss onto the Mew? Because then this guy, that would force another Lesser Sparkle from my opponent, right? In order for them to do any sort of significant damage. So I think it's definitely worth it to go after the Mew at this point. And then we get another Flapple. We get a Sobble stable established. And so like this could be something that grants me a bonus turn. You know, they hit me for 70 instead of like a bunch of damage, or 140, but then I still get the KO on that dude. The issue is getting the last prizes. So look, like why wouldn't you promote the free retreater? Why wouldn't you promote the free retreater? Big L indeed. And the more wins with things like Eevee and Flapple, then the more difficult it becomes, right? Okay, that's the second switch discarded. So the boss strategy is now becoming very viable. Oh, there's the Alessa, dude. Okay, it's boss strategy time. They have both energies, both basic energies attached. Yeah, the only way I win this is through boss stalling. I literally do 10 damage. Okay. So I'm just gonna go for the boss stall plays. I have triple boss. Oh, what? I priced one. Oof. Okay, well I need to hope that their last switch is priced. Well, this is not good. This is not good, guys. I mean, do I just retreat? I'll do... No, I don't even do damage because of resistance. Oh, I priced my other boss. Yeah, Celebi VMAX. Well, there's the switch, so I'm not winning this. Okay, maybe I can win this. No, I can't. I absolutely can't. Well, maybe I can. I'll get the KO here with Raihan, and if my prize is actually boss, then I can pull this off, right? But it's the only way. I have a 25% chance, and they don't have Mew VMAX boss KO themselves. So 25% chance to find the boss, and then yeah, it's not great. No, okay. That's it. It could have been possible, but not with that priced boss. If the other boss wasn't priced, I'm pretty sure I would just outright win the game right there. Unless they somehow play fourth switching card. Oh, I was gonna add healing, yeah. Celebi VMAX, we'll see. Just play the popsicle card and roll a lot of heads. Yeah, one tech popsicle card could be good. I don't know. I feel like Towel would be the best card to play. Oof. This start is not great, but don't worry, we're gonna top deck the capture energy. We are going to top deck the capture energy. Nope, you're not a capture energy. Am I up against Leonsard again? Could be. Yeah, 2 Stone Journey pairings and then the challenge is done indeed. Capture. So definitely not Leonsard. And we get Marnie. That was going to be my plan, but that's okay. I mean, not the worst. See, Crobat. glance. They look at my top deck. So now they know I have a level ball. Is doing 20 damage worth it? Probably not worth not drawing an extra card here, so we'll do this. Nah. This, and then quick will away the incense for Leafian, and then we'll Crobat for 5. Keeping the scoop up net to potentially search for whatever I might need after I draw the cards with Crobat. Oh, I priced Leafian. Well, I priced Leafian and I missed energy on turn 1. Hey, Randy. I'm doing well, thank you. Suffering a little. Suffering a little with FLAPPLE VMAX. Okay, time for switching cards, right? Tool Scrapper seems like a luxury. I feel like 1 energy can go, even though I've been struggling a bit with the energy, so maybe not. 1 of these can go, possibly. So that's 2. That's 2 healing cards. Maybe I can take out 1 Marnie. So 3 healing cards. What's the best heal? Cook, Lucky Ice Pop. Not Cheryl. I'm not sold on Cheryl yet. Could be Moo Cheese. Could just be straight up Potion. Not Hyper Potion. Maybe Pokemon Center Lady. Don't have a ton of options. Okay, let's do 1 Cook and 2 Towels. Let's do that. Yeah, because sometimes we might not need to heal that much, and then we can heal a bunch in 1 turn with 1 Towel, 1 Cook. And that extra attack could potentially be game winning, right? Well, it's all thanks to you, Big Evo, for the bonus wins on Eevee and now Flapple. Oh, dude, again the Mew VMAX player. It's the same Mew VMAX player. Okay. Give me the perfect start. No, we're not even going first. All right. Not quite the Pokemon we want to attach Capture Energy to. And we gave out Mulligan, so our hope might be once again that they go crazy with their switches and then we punish them by doing that. Hopefully it doesn't occur to them that we can't do that based on the previous game, though they might. Rotom Phone. We want to see a ton of switches in the discard, Fabio. That's what we want to see, please. Just, oh, okay, so doesn't seem like they have the best start. But is that enough for me to Marnie them? I only have 1 Flapple VMAX in the deck as well, so that would be a little risky, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Marnie. Don't want to discard the other Flapple VMAX because that might be my potential win condition, but that's okay. I can get Flapple and Crobat and then I'll just find that energy, right? I don't want to get rid of the air balloon because that's potentially very important to be able to attack next turn and take advantage of my opponent's potentially slow start. So I'd rather sacrifice a Drizzle since I have so many others. That should be fine. And then I do know that I priced 1 other Flapple VMAX, so I need to evolve into both of them, which is why I'm using that Quick Ball right there. And we'll go ahead and Greening Cells. Alright, we have the potential to take advantage of a slow start by my opponent. Their Battle VIP passes no longer work or are relevant. Oh my gosh, they're playing Marnie. Hello, Fly on the Wall. Thanks so much for being here. Battle styles indeed, Stoish Gaming. I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? Okay. Well, so much for... Okay, so we've seen Peony and Marnie in my opponent's deck list so far. Oof, well, never mind. So I really hope they go retreat and attack me with Mellow and just give me the free prize right there. If not, I don't know what I'll do. I might boss. Okay. What? Alright. No, the win doesn't count. Damn it. Ugh. I know, Biggo, I know. We're almost halfway there. Darn it, this win doesn't count. Silly Fabio, why would you do that? At least let me try to stall you out. Can we count that? I mean... Okay, Big Evo, you're the one that's donated the most subs. You're the one that has added the wins. So if you say that counts, because I think at that point it was very clear, right, that my win condition became boss Genesect. Like, it was gonna be really difficult for me not to be able to win that way, you know? Why Croat? So potentially I'll leave it up to chat. Yeah, for those of you who are like, we had a win condition and it was definitely going to be I'm gonna concede this one. Like, I was definitely going to be boss, right? I was definitely going to win that game through boss's orders, even if they didn't do that. By burning the 2 switches, that was definitely gonna be the goal, right? So Felix, sorry, I'm doing the VMAX challenge right now, so I can't battle people, but you're free to try and queue me in the ladder if you want. Alright, so Big Evo has accepted that that would have counted as a win, right? Because I would have definitely gone for the deck out, and I'm pretty sure even with 2 switches down, I would have been able to achieve it with the setup that I had at that point. And I was also going to be able to get a first hit in. I was going to have like a slight advantage that way. So yeah, it's not spam, just Felix, I'm in the middle of the VMAX challenge, so I cannot battle you right now, but thanks so much for the follow. I just realized. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, well, not the best start. We need an energy as our top deck. We would really like an energy as our top deck. That would sort of help fix things. Alright, so we're gonna count that previous match as a win. So now... Oh no. Okay. Oh, dude, what? There was an error with the... I just got an error message. Is the stream still live? I hope it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just lost the whole first part, the video, but at least I can download it from Twitch, I guess. Okay. Okay, so one more win to go then with Flapple. I never expected to be playing 1 hour of FLAPPLE VMAX. Never ever expected to be playing 1 hour of FLAPPLE VMAX. Okay, well, there's only hoping here, right? And it's not looking great, but we can hope. I mean, I'm not even gonna get a turn to attack right here. I'm not even gonna get a turn to attack right here. Yeah, they have the Melanie, they have the Drizzles. They didn't conserve a level ball for a Drizzle. There's no way they just retreat and pass, right? Absolutely no way. They might have messed up the attack, right? Like, if they evolved and then grab the artillery and attach the energy, alright. I have zero chance in this. I think I have zero chance in any game where I don't where I don't go first and get turn 1, or maybe not go first necessarily, but I don't get Lithium plus attachment on a Flapple. It's just not great. Okay, so apparently it was just an error with the recording, thankfully. Not quite the whole thing. Alright, what's the coin flip? Is this the same person? Okay, well, we're definitely gonna get turned to FLAPPLE VMAX. We need an underwhelming start for my opponent. Very underwhelming. Ooh, this is a potentially low damage output deck, so that's kinda good. Okay, well, we literally have nothing. You're not Leafeon. Nothing better to do right here, so can we get the dunk? Potentially we can. Just evolve. Just evolve. Ascension. Or attack me, sure. Just evolve and attack. And that's it. Please. No. That gets him a Pokemon. Okay. Alright. Crobat, okay. So this is probably Eternatus then. Crobat for 1. It could be Crobat VMAX too, actually. Okay, so given this, I definitely go after the Crobat, right? With the boss. Definitely go after the Crobat with the boss, because if I KO this and then this evolves and attacks me, then my damage output is already pitiful. It's gonna be even more pitiful. Alright, if we manage to win this game, this win absolutely counts. We find a Drizzle and a Flapple. I'm happy to bench those two and attach and then get another prize card. So far so good. So far so good. So far so good. Research, okay. It is Crobat VMAX indeed. 2 Toxic Rogues gone, that's good. Yes, that counts. We got the knockout. That counts. Yes. Yes. What servers am I on, Felix? There's no servers on PTCGO. There's only just one PTCGO thing, and that's it. I mean, I guess I'm playing standard if that's what you mean, but there's no like servers here. There we go. All right, FLAPPLE VMAX is now done. Awesome. So that is VMAX number 36. 1 win, a technicality, but the person who has added the wins allowed it, so fair ruling. And so we're moving on to Victini, which should hopefully take way less time than the current FLAPPLE. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second with the next VMAX.